Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, man, how I love spinning around in this chair. It's so fun. I am sharing with you 3 poems, I'm going to count them 3, from the Down in the Dirt September to December 2021 issue collection book titled Stardust in Hand. And I hope you enjoyed these poem readings in honor of Tom Woodruff's Community Poetry Open Mic that is on the first Wednesday of every month from 1 to 3 p.m. In honor of that, I am going to read just a select few poems for you guys. This first one I was going to read, it's a nice fun short one, ha ha ha. It was written on Psychic Day, which is the first Sunday in August. And this poem is called Futility. I found a business card for a psychic tucked into my car windshield today. If they were psychic, then they should have known the futility of trying to sell me their guesses. Yeah, you'd think that, what, all poets are supposed to just, like, believe anything and everything, because that's how they roll. That's not necessarily the case. Some might be practical. It's possible. You can be a practical, rational person and be a poet. Hard to fathom, but true. I'm going to share with you just 2 poems that are on 2 pages here. I hope you guys appreciate them. This first one is titled, You Don't Expect It. And it was written on World Trauma Day. I won't tell you the date, you can look it up, World Trauma Day. This poem, written for that, it's called You Don't Expect It. When something terrible happens, when you find out you have cancer, or someone you love has cancer, or maybe it's ALS, or a life-threatening illness, you're shocked with the news. And then you, for weeks, or months, or years, slowly start to deal with all the pain that will slowly come. It's a terrible thing, but the first thing that came was the news of this demon, to prepare yourself for the excruciating uphill battle. It's a terrible thing to live through when you're the loved one, seeing someone suffer so. And it is worse for the victim, the one faced with fighting this painful uphill battle, because even after survival, they still have to carry the scars of the fateful trauma. But there is one trauma that seems painfully worse than hearing something awful that at least you have time to prepare for. Because it could happen to any one of us, crossing a street or stepping in your car, stopping your car at an intersection. Some stupid mistake by someone else could almost kill you, or someone you love. And what do you do then? With no time to prepare yourself for the terrible news, other than wait in a hospital, hopefully trying to piece the pieces back together. Some of us may have gone through both, and you know the difference, ladies and gentlemen. The last poem I'm going to read to you guys from this book for this reading in honor of the Tom Woodruff monthly reading opportunity called Community Poetry, which was at Half Price Books in North Austin, Texas. It's not going on right now because of the COVID. Because of the COVIDs. So, in honor of that, I'm reading these poems for you from recent book releases with lots of books around me. I hope you guys are cool with that. This last one is not written for any date that I'm aware of. A lot of the poems I'm reading are, but not this one. This one's titled Undulating Nexus. Anything can happen at any time, so it breaks my heart when you say goodbye. Your desire to live changes everything, because your beauty and your grace, like a gazelle, is something I wish to never say goodbye to. I want to hold these images of yours, these percolations that wash over me, because no one speaks in the language of angels unless it's you, until you say goodbye to me again. My fortune has been cast like rain, pummeling down on me, pummeling me, ever since those words belonging to you were so succinctly punctuated to me. Goodbye. It still echoes through the skull, chambering my mind. You gave me life. You helped me shine. This truth we shared together cannot be a goodbye, because our time together is eternal. So don't say goodbye. Our creative, now undulating nexus will never end. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that's all I'm going to read to you from this book, like I would often do for Tom Woodruff's monthly first Wednesday of every month from 1 to 3 p.m. community poetry open mic. Those are just a select few poems from the Down in the Dirt September to December 2021 issue collection book, Stardust in Hand, with the coolest ever NASA picture. But I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you want to know anything about this book, go to scars.tv, scars.tv/dirt. I believe this is actually on the main page right now for scars.tv if you want to know anything about it. And you can read all of the things in here from an online issue. If you're interested in a purchase issue, you can look at it on Amazon, or you can just follow the links at scars.tv for it as well. Thank you all for listening. Thank you all. Stay creative. Stay poetically inclined. Get vaccinated if you haven't been. If you haven't been, whack. What is up with you? I know some people like physically, literally cannot, but if you have the means, I always made the joke, okay, like a good little soldier who listens to their government, I'll do what I'm told and take a vaccine. But then again, you know, that happened for measles and mumps and smallpox. And this is a way that we give ourselves an immunity to these things. And because I've got COVID right now, I do. And I've got a slight cold. I'm fine. I wouldn't be allowed out in public right now because I am testing positive right now for the Omicron variant. But it's really not bad because I've been vaccinated. So anywho, I hope that everybody is taking care of themselves so that eventually we can get out of this and we can have some degree of normalcy again and actually be in each other's company and see each other. I might do one more reading doing the 1 to 3 p.m. hour time span in honor of community poetry, and I will share with you once again. And thank you all so very much. I look forward to sharing with you all once again very, very soon. Thank you very, very much. Thanks.